Hello friends, welcome to the first lecture of transducer, sensors and transducer. So before going into the understanding of different type of sensors and transducer, first let's find out the basic difference between the transducers and sensor. So first let's understand what is a transducer. The device which is used to convert change in physical parameter into electrical output is called as transducer. I am repeating it. The device which is used to convert change in physical parameter into electrical output is called as transducer. For example, the input to the transducer is change in temperature or change in pressure or change in level, etc. Whatever change in physical parameter that is happening is given to the input to the transducer. So the output of the transducer is either change in resistance, change in voltage, change in current, or any other form, any other electrical form. So that is how the change in physical parameter is converted into change in electrical output. The example of transducer is LVDT or strain gauge or resistance temperature detector, RTD, thermocouple. These are all examples of transducer. The input to them, for example LVDT, the input to the LVDT is displacement given to the core. So whenever the core is whenever core moves from its initial position, there is change in flux linking with the secondary. Whenever there is change in flux linking with the secondary, there is change in the output voltage. So physical parameter is displacement, that is the change in displacement is a physical parameter, and we are getting the output, that is change in voltage, which is a electrical parameter. Now let's understand the difference between the sensors and transducer. The sensor is the device which senses change in physical parameter and converts it into the form which can be electrical or non-electrical. For example, the physical parameter is change in temperature or change in pressure or change in level. This is the input to the sensor, and output can be electrical or non-electrical output. For example, everyone must have used the thermometer. The input to the thermometer is change in temperature. Whenever there is change in temperature, there is change in level of a mercury inside the capillary. By measuring the level of a mercury inside the capillary, you determine the change in temperature. That is how it works. So फिर से एक बार देखते हैं. Transducer, the device which senses change in physical parameter and converts it into electrical form. And the sensor, it is a device which senses change in physical parameter and converts it into the form which can be electrical and